Hi everybody. We are celebrating Global Peer Support Celebration Day. You are joining CAMHPRO Live 5 and 5, and I am in Oakland at Frank H. Ogawa Plaza. And you can see we've got our setup over here, sponsored by CAMHPRO, California Association of Mental Health Peer-Run Organizations. Hi Basil, and Black Men Speak, local to Oakland. Say hi everyone. We've got some peer colleagues in the background from the Bay Area. Okay.
We work with the human animal bond to address substance abuse, mental health, reentry, and housing insecurity here in Oakland, Alameda County. This is Swamp. The Swamp Dog.
We've got our fur babies meeting. Elise, you're famous. You're gonna go viral. Let's talk about emotional support, right?
Yeah, definitely emotional support. Emotional support is very beneficial for our mental health pets. That's what we hinge our brand on. One of the things, our brand is actually hinged through the One Health model, which is people, environment, and animals all working together. If one of them is out of whack, you got to treat them all to get the desired result. The reason why CAMHPRO and peers are important to our program is because the people with the lived experience are those that are best qualified to give assistance with people along their journey in recovery. And so rather than a prescriptive approach where it's a together approach and you figure out your situation as you have a person that also has experienced maybe some of the same things that you have gone through. That's important to our philosophy because when we look at the community, it's our community that has to fix it. We don't have to lean on other people to do that. We can fix it ourselves if we stand together and we lend our own personal lived experience to those who may not have it. And so we're out here today supporting CAMHPRO peers with Black Men Speak and some of the other organizations that are here, and just really looking for different innovative ways to get the message through to people that you're not alone, you're not by yourself, and that there are people who have similar experiences to you that you just don't know who they are, that may be there. So support some of these organizations that are out here, pay attention to CAMHPRO and peers, and just be on the lookout for a lot of great innovation for mental health.
Thank you so much. And how can people learn more about Project Pet?
So we're a startup organization based here in Oakland, and our Instagram is @_project_pet on Instagram, on TikTok, and our website is projectpet.org.
Fantastic. And your name one more time?
My name is Marshall Williams.
Marshall Williams. Thank you so much. And this is our executive director for CAMHPRO. You guys know her. And Cornita's helping me go live on Facebook. All right, let's go up here and see all these awesome peer organizations. Sorry for the movement. Okay. We've got peers. PEERS stands for Peers Envisioning and Engaging in Recovery Services.
That is correct.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
I am Reza Asadi. I'm the outreach coordinator for PEERS. We are a mental health peer-led group, which all of us personally have come from mental health experiences and backgrounds. We are a diverse group, hence why we're able to have such a diverse background for all of the mental health groups that we have. From older, younger, any backgrounds, ethnically, racially, we have all of it. Because we're such a diverse group, we're able to help a lot of people.
Make sure to screenshot this phone number for mental health and wellness in the Black Church. That's fantastic. And they have special messages group. I've heard amazing things about this group.
I co-facilitate that.
I wanted to say that. I didn't know if I could say that.
Well, you can.
Awesome. Is there anything you want to tell people if they're just learning about peers right now?
Yeah, not to be scared to contact us. Like I said, everything that a person has gone through mentally, we've gone through it. Hence why we work here. So there's nothing to ever be afraid of. Contact us. We'll be more than happy to help you in any way.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
And this is the CAMHPRO table. Some of you recognize this man. This
CAMHPRO
is
Live,
Danny
5 and 5.
Medina. He's on our staff at CAMHPRO. He does all sorts of things. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Danny Medina, peer consumer, here in Oakland for the 5 and 5 campaign. Stop here, collaborating with Black Men Speak, and we are tabling.
I'm going to share the CAMHPRO flyers first, and then we've got a slew of partner organization information too that I'm going to scan. Coronita and I are going to get fancy here. Up and over. There's our CAMHPRO Live stickers. You can go on our website, www.camhpro, that's CAMHPRO.org, and learn about these programs under the Programs tab. And then here are our partner organizations I'm showing you. Project Return. There's Black Men Speak information.
Jennifer says, hello, Danny.
We've got some disability rights information.
Hey,
And anybody looking for a peer certification program, there's one called CAPS Academy. Is there anything you want to tell people who are joining? I've got a couple people on here.
well, we'll be here for a little while longer. If you're in Oakland, come on down.
Yep, we are at Frank H. Ogawa Plaza. First time being here. There's actually a street with the name. So if you see that, you're in the right place. Oh, there's Shuja! Shuja Johnson! Say hey to everyone!
How's everybody doing?
You want to tell them a little bit about Black Men Speak?
Hey y'all, how you doing? Brother Suja from Black Men Speak. We've been around since 2009 with a speaking bill and also a training bill and an advocate bill. We address the social issues of stigma, self-stigma, discrimination, and white supremacy. Not just discuss them as scholars, but as people living with these things. And also don't let me leave out of it returning family members who were formerly incarcerated, if it was under mental health or it was under criminal health. You know, so we are here, we're a speaking bureau, and we believe in our community. We're also here doing a 5x5 with CAMHPRO to let people know what's going on in our community. Today we have a town alert, you know, because right now it look like things, we don't know what way to go, but if it spins to crisis, I'd rather have the populace informed than not informed. So we're here today to inform the community about a number of things. Senate Bill 326, how it plans to alter the process what took many years of struggle, sacrifice to get here with the Mental Health Service Act. So when they modified this to turn it into the Behavioral Health Act, they talk about cutting funds from it by 35%, which is okay due to two new issues we had come forward. One was Care Court, what Gavin Newton brought forth. So it's here. It's the law now. Now, how will it adapt? The other one is Senate Bill 326, as we say, the modernization of the Mental Health Service Act, and Senate Bill 64, what took years to learn, the billionaires and millionaires taxes. Now they want to take the funds from these two pots and place them under behavioral health. That may be okay too. I don't know how the outcome, I can't predict the future. But my question is to the viewers and the city officials and the community members, how will it impact the Black and brown and poor white communities? What will it look like, especially here in Alameda County, because we have a new mayor, a new DA, and no chief of police. So with all those three entities, how would this new law be enacted? How will it be targeted towards the population that it's targeted for? People suffering with serious mental health issues. So when you talk to us, especially when you live in an environment, them versus us. So when this them versus us, just not in cops and robbers, but also how are the dollars spent? See, because you see the results when you see us acting up. But what is the causative factor that caused it? So we wonder and we ask that question and we beg for this answer and a solution. Not a problem. We're not here as a problem. What is the solution now and how do we plan to implement these progresses? So that's what we are, Black Men Speak. We advocate, you know, because nothing about us without us. And if we ain't at the table, then we the dinner.
Yeah, and what I've been saying with all of this legislation and all of these threats to peer-run organizations is it really feels like it's all about us without us.
It must be.
They are meeting without us at the tables. They're making the decisions. They're saying they know what's best for people with mental health, but they're not. And they are talking to some peers, but not our kind of peer organizations.
Well, one thing is we have to do at this current time and climate is organize.
Right.
I remember I was talking to Sally Zimmerman, and she said, you know, some people scared of that word, but structure. We don't like organize. Put structure. Every system is built on that, even nature.
Right.
So to bring structure to it, and because other people try to destroy structure.
Yeah.
And when we don't have structure to start with, because the peer movement has been around, but it's new for a lot of us, because we didn't have a name for it.
Right.
But as we develop a name, a system, and a whole area to stand, now we have those who have the bandwidth to do what we created.
I just want to do a shout out to Try Sparky who's joining us. They said, because we're wellness-oriented peer support.
As we say that, and see, and these systems are built on data.
Right.
Data-driven, data collection, but we in the people business.
Right.
We are dealing with real people in real time. When they get up there and count numbers and grains of rice and all that, we forget the outcome. Because just like we neglect our community, because most of us get off at 5. But you don't get off at 5 for mental health. You don't get off on the weekend for mental health.
Yeah.
And now, especially with these seasons coming upon us, these holidays, when sometimes these maladies get escalated. So we want to inform the public, talk to you, you know, talk to us. So those who do have influence and can talk to the peoples of power can take this message to them.
Hey, come check us out.
Next time we hope to have all of us here. See, because if you're not in it, then it'll happen to you, then you'll complain, and that's okay, because some of us don't know what's going on. But
Right.
have enough hard is 3 things I learned. If you can't change it with your word, then try to change it with your hands.
Yes.
And if you can't change it with your hands, at least hate it in your heart, and that's the weakest, but it's also a start. You know, so come out and join us here today, or look us up online at blackmenspeak.org. We're here also at CAMHPRO .org. We're here in the community, and we want you to be a part of our conversations just like we want to be a part of yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right.
Okay, Danny, we'll come back. I do want to get the shirt, though. Can you pull that awesome shirt? We finally got our shirts, people. CAMHPRO Live 5 and 5 peers across California. You're going to see that brand someday. I'm telling you. Okay, this is Project Pet's table. You got to meet Marshall earlier. But here, there's the information. This is
So we're from Live for Change.
La Familia.
Hello. Here is like we assist youth at 12 to 21 for the county of Alameda who are struggling with substance use. If a kid gets found at school smoking and drinking, we get referred to them by the schools. We talk to them, see what's going on, what's happening, how can we help. We provide group and individual counseling for them. And we also provide case management. Let's say the kid, we find the kids like, or the kids is telling us, oh, I'm struggling with depression, I'm struggling with anxiety. We do the referral to a mental health provider that can better assist their services. Also, every Friday, we do food distributions at 3209 Galindo Street. We're there from 10:30 to 12 p.m. Everyone's more than welcome to come. I got him, but he's too ahead.
People want to see your table. Let's see, Youth for Change.
Come play Jenga.
I'll show you the La Familia transforming lives and communities since 1975. Wow.
One branch of La Familia. We have adult services for SUD also, right next to the Wendy's in Fruitville and International. We have RTT, which is people that are being incarcerated, that are just getting out of jail. We assist with employment, and we also have many other departments alongside Hayward, Oakland, Contra Costa. We're almost everywhere in the Bay Area.
Yeah, and I know La Familia in other locations outside the Bay Area. Is that true? Or is that a different?
I'm not too sure, but as of right now, we are Livermore, mostly Contra Costa County.
So
and
Bay Area. Okay.
Does La Familia run the peer respite?
Yes. La Familia runs the peer respite program. That's a different department of La Familia. You can find more information at www.livelafamilia.org.
And what's the peer respite called? Do you know?
Sally's
Place.
Sally's
Named after our
Place.
founder, Sally.
Yes.
Yeah, and just to, the youth is our new generation, and more than anything, at our site at Glendo Street, it's just a place where you could come and be comfortable. We have games there, we have video games, we got a recording studio that's in the progress, of making. It's going to be up and running soon. So just giving our youth a safe space to be able to come and hang out and talk. So yeah, check us out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
And what were your names again?
Jesus.
Jesus
And Erica.
and Erica.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being here.
Oh, we talked to you
Okay,
before.
this is Black Men Speak Table. This is the woman behind this event, her and Shuja. You want to say who you are, what you do?
Sure. So what is up, everyone? Super excited to be going live with y'all today. My name is Ashley Chamat. I support Black Men Speaks with our programming and operations. We are a speakers bureau here in Alameda County. We support men and women of color with mental health and substance use issues within their community. We also support their family members. We do trainings, all of that amazing stuff. So we are super excited we out here with y'all. We hope that y'all get some information from this. If y'all want us to send any information, please let us know. And we are out here, so we are super excited to be here with y'all today.
There's a contact at blackmenspeak.org.
Hi, my name is Veronica Alder, and I'm also with Black Men Speak, Women of Color, and just in the community trying to make the connection and keep the connection going.
Awesome. Thank you so much for co-sponsoring this wonderful event and getting all of these peer organizations together.
Absolutely.
So-
We're super excited, y'all. 5x5. Thank
Yes,
you for coming and stopping in Oakland.
5 regions in 5 weeks.
Yes.
All right.
you.
There's a little bit about their founding and mission. But definitely reach out to them. Doing amazing stuff. Okay, let's go down here. All right.
I may have clinical depression.
Hello.
I can't do anything I want.
That's right.
I can do anything I want. Hi,
Who are you?
I'm Paul Simmons, and I'm with the Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance of California.
DBSA.
DSA, woohoo, yes, there we go. Take a picture of that, and if anybody sees it can scan it. That little QR code is to find a support group with DBSA California. We have about 80, 100 a week throughout the state. Still the majority are online, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Peer support's really important to us. It's part of our mission. It's a safe place to talk with somebody. Most people, when they first suspect they may have clinical depression or bipolar or PTSD, they are often afraid or concerned about going to find help, whether it be with a talk therapist, their doctor, a psychiatrist. They're afraid of what might happen if they tell their boss. But this is a safe space where people can get together, all of whom have some diagnosis or suspect they have a diagnosis, and they can get together and talk in a safe space where there's no judgment, there's no diagnosis. We're just there and people talk things out, and they share with each other, and they share things that are important to them, not just within the mental health space or the mood disorder space. Mood disorder generally means depression or bipolar, anxiety disorder, that sort of thing. But within that whole mental health space, people are free to talk without any judgment, without any stigma. People make community at these groups. They make new friends, and so many people feel isolation. And it's not just COVID that caused the isolation. COVID multiplied the isolation that we've all had in the mental health space because we don't always have somebody to talk to. So that's really huge. You can give a little personal testimony.
Who's that? Who's you?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Kevin Freitas, and I work with CAMHPRO. And I live in Chico, and we are one of the communities that's fortunate enough to have a local chapter. And in 2015, when I was really struggling, I found our chapter, and through the opportunities to meet people and to get together with people, and just the ways Paul was talking about, I met someone that helped me guide myself to getting the treatment that I needed and start my road not just to recovery, but to the resilience and to the growth that I'm experiencing now. It's a big part of my experience.
Great.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to look at your card one more time.
Sounds
Is this
good.
how people can get in touch?
That's a great way to get in touch. That QR code is to find a support group. I
Take
do
a
want to
screenshot,
mention,
everyone.
Good. Yes. Take a screenshot. I got a. I do want to mention that this here in Oakland, the focus of the event is largely on the BIPOC community, on the African American community, etc. And we have just started up brand new support groups, one just for the Black community. And that information on that is on our website as well. We also have a Spanish-speaking group about to start up.
Oh, that's amazing.
A hearing impaired community. So no matter what the barriers are to your seeking help, this is a very easy and a very comfortable and collaborative and loving place to start in your recovery.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing everybody who sees this.
Happy Global Peer Support Celebration Day.
Yes. Happy PSGG, whatever that
We got to come up with an acronym. We're really good at the long acronyms, right?
One that's pronounceable.
Okay, we are here at the MHASF Mental Health Association of San Francisco table. And this is, what's your name?
I'm Mercy. I'm here representing the Warm Line program.
Awesome. You guys have to check out this Warm Line. It's one of a kind. Only one that's 24/7.
We are 24/7, open every single day of the year. We are a peer support, emotional support line, so you can call, text, or use a web-based chat feature to contact us. We're here every single day. You can contact the line up to 3 times per day. We also offer services in Spanish, and we're able to take calls in over 200 languages using a translation service. So if there's something on your mind that's bothering you and you don't have anyone else to talk to, you're welcome to call on the line. It is an absolutely free program for people within the state of California.
Thank you so much. And this is?
My name is Jalen. I'm with the Training Institute, and what we do is we contract with other peer community-based organizations and other social services, and we provide professional development training. Yeah, we are a training development program, and we train other professionals with mental health topics, and we provide like different mental health skills. We are peer focused, trauma informed. We make sure that we are contracting with people that are just not just peer services, but a wider community-based organizations, even private sector agencies, and we're teaching them about peer spaces, what peers are, but also other de-escalation, how do we implement trauma-informed care. So we have a variety of different trainings, and we make sure that we are advocating for peers, but in different, more professional workspaces. And yeah, we are more of a revenue-based side. So we do have like contracts that we create, and we make sure that we are, we operate on a tier so that we can provide trainings for folks or agencies of all different sizes. And yeah, that's pretty much what our work is. So, on the education side.
Yeah, and then we're going to talk about their Peer Certification Academy next. But thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
And then here's another one you guys can screenshot and then use that QR code.
I know, right? We also have free support groups that we run
I
via
saw
Zoom
that.
and in person on many different topics. They're peer facilitated, so if anyone's looking for a little extra support in more of a group-oriented format, those are an excellent opportunity.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And this is what I was just talking about. Propel your career forward. Awesome. And who are you guys?
Hi, my name is Rafi. I'm with Propel and Mental Health Association of San Francisco.
I'm Dee Dee Thatcher. I'm with Propel, Mental Health Association of San Francisco, for a workforce development and training program.
Fantastic. Do you want to tell just an overview of what Propel is and how people can get involved?
Absolutely. Well, you can definitely find us on our Mental Health Association of San Francisco website, and we are Propel at mentalhealthsf.com, our email. And so what we do is we engage peers who are interested in working in a peer-supported environment. We provide workforce development support, so anything from getting some advice on how to get into the field of peer support, through helping you find a job and getting training as a medical health peer support specialist. So we really do our best to make sure that we engage every peer fully and work with them through the entire process. So we'd love to have people sign up for Propel, and we're happy to help you get going as a peer support specialist.
So is it right that you guys are a training entity with CalMesa?
We are not.
No,
currently,
okay.
But what we do is we actually, when we've engaged with a peer, we evaluate what their needs are, and when they have expressed interest in becoming a medical health support specialist, we refer them to other programs that meet their needs.
And like liaison, career development, all of that.
Correct. We're coordinating. We're trying to help everybody get where they want to be.
I love it with the peer support focus. It's really needed. Thank you.
Thank you.
And here's the table with all these awesome shirts. Contact CAMHPRO.org or Black Men Speak if you want to try to get one of these t-shirts. And you can go on CAMHPRO.org if you're able to donate towards our campaign, the CAMHPRO Live 5 and 5, peers across California. Even $1. It all helps go towards us being able to put on this event and be on the road, traveling across California, visiting all these amazing peer-run organizations. Scan! Say bye, everyone! I gotta make sure to go over there. So we're gonna go on a little trip to one more organization. Black Men Speak! La Familia! Project Pet, the CAMHPRO, and then make sure we go to this organization. This is LSPC, Legal Services for Prisoners with Children. Oh, I love that. LSPC. Hi, everyone. Let's see, all of us or none?
Are you familiar with All of Us or None?
No, tell me about it.
We're a nonprofit that was seeded by LSPC, which is Legal Services for Prisoners with Children.
Okay.
Legal Services, first off, we're Prisoners with Children is a public law interest office. We do a lot of services for individuals that are incarcerated, for family members that are incarcerated. All of Us or None is our grassroots organizing org that was seeded by LSPC. We do a lot of community advocacy. Through both orgs, we do a lot of policy advocacy, and the majority of the policy advocacy that we do tend to deal with is justice reform. So anything that deals with individuals that are system impacted. And when I say system impacted, that means individuals that are either been incarcerated themselves or have family that is incarcerated. right here is one of our biggest bills
Yeah,
that we're
that's
working
huge.
on. Is the involuntary servitude. A lot of people don't know that, of course, our Constitution, not only federal but state Constitution, still allows for slavery. California Constitution, Article 1, Section 6, actually makes it legal for slavery to go.
Someone says, what a powerful message. Wow.
And we do a lot of bills. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Ban the Box. Ban the Box was a local campaign that we ran here, passed it in California to where it made it illegal for employers to ask you if you've been convicted of a felony on your initial employment application. And that was one of the tools and utensils that were utilized to help try to screen individuals of color, especially those that have once been incarcerated from job opportunities. And if it's about public safety, and in rehabilitation, what's the best that we need for individuals that have been system impacted and have been incarcerated? When we want them to return to society and reacclimate with pro-social skills, we want them to be able to establish their own social and economic, base. And of course, to establish any type of economic base, you need employment. But if you continue to infringe on that, which that question on the application was a tool to do so, you increase the recidivism rate. So if you can't get a job, then what am I have to do to make money? What do I have to do to provide for my family? So we ran that and passed that. Obama administration liked it, and they actually went and did it federal. Here in Alameda County alone, we've been able to pass a local ordinance that does the same thing for housing applications. Maybe throughout the rest of the state of California right now, they still can ask on your housing application if you've been convicted of a crime before. But we're working on a local ordinance. Hopefully we can get that out. And like we had a couple victories this year in the legislative process. We had SB 474, which was a canteen bill, which actually decreased the amount that CDCR was able to charge individuals for food, hygiene, and whatnot for those that are incarcerated. Which capped it from 65 to 35, which actually saves a whole lot of money for not only a person that is incarcerated who barely makes anything, but for their loved ones and families, who send the money to help them pay for the extras and the basics and the necessities. We've had SB 1226, which actually was on proximity bill.
Your bills. I'm impressed.
Policy advocacy, look.
What's your name?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. And they can reach out to you?
We have a website. You can scan the QR code on either one of our, you can scan the QR code here on the back when we go to our website and tell you more about LSBC and tell you more about All of Us or None. You guys can take some of these if you want to.
Okay. I'm so thrilled that I'm learning about this. Thank you.
We actually just celebrated our 45th gala last Thursday.
Wow.
We celebrated 45 years of LSBC.
Wow.
And 20 years of All of Us or None, doing the work that we do in
that
the community.
That says a lot right there, because the whole world should know about you guys.
Exactly. We have All of Us or None. Believe it or not, we actually have about 35 chapters in the United States.
Good. Okay. Fantastic.
We work locally on the local, and we also work statewide.
I know you guys
voluntary
already
servitude.
fabulous
What we
organization.
call Abolish ABC, which is Abolish Collectively
so powerful.
Not only are we trying to do it here, our other chapters, they're actually making moves in political activism and policy change and working with their legislative members to, and with the public to bring education to, end involuntary servitude.
How do you guys get funding?
We're nonprofits, so of course we do a lot of fundraising. We have sponsors that donate to us.
How can people donate?
You can actually go to the website and scan the same barcode, and at the bottom scroll all the way down.
Prisonerswithchildren.org.
What is it?
Prisonerswithchildren.org.
Okay. You guys are doing amazing work, and they've been doing it for 45 years. Check them out. Reach out to them.
What was your name?
John.
John.
I'm the outreach coordinator.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you want to say anything else, John?
Just that, we have a policy fellowship opening up, and that's actually how I got started with LSPC and All of Us or None. I was a policy fellow, and we'll be starting the application process actually next month. So looking for policy fellows. I started when I got out of prison. I landed here, and that was about 3 years ago, and I was a policy fellow. I ended up being the outreach coordinator. Lawrence went through the policy fellowship. You can learn a lot, and you also, you're making a good wage. So, and if you're formerly incarcerated, you can apply. It's encouraged that you apply. So.
Yeah, I love that. That's one reason I'm happy that there's going to be a justice-involved peer specialization, is because you are going to be required to have lived experience of being justice involved. So I feel like that's an opportunity to create another career pathway with that lived experience. Like we call it lived expertise. Okay. You become an expert when your life circumstances teach you things, and will help people navigate these barriers that you talked about. Because just like I wouldn't want people to know my mental health history, especially the ugly part, because of that stigma. There's stigma against people who have been to prison, been incarcerated, and if it's going to prevent them from having a chance to live their best life, I think that we do need to put constraints on that. I do think we need to have protections against that.
Exactly. It's all about humanizing. Like we make mistakes, and if so many years of being punitive and tough on crime has showed that, we're not getting nothing accomplished. Our crime rate is the same and it's even increased. So when it becomes rehabilitation, we have to address policy different. And that's one thing about us. We're a group of individuals that are system impacted. Our whole organization believe that the movement should be led by those that are system impacted. So the majority of individuals that are on our staff are system impacted, especially directly. There are various individuals in our office right now. We've probably got close to 300-400 years of just lived experience in that office right now. And when you combine that with the acumen and the knowledge and the training that we get outside of that, and experience and relationship building, you begin to continue a movement forward, which is continuing the legacy. Like we just, our two of our most senior members are retiring right now. We actually have already retired. Our 45th gala, we actually honored them and sent them off. Let me correct that. One of them, our senior administrator, Humdia Cooks, she's retired already. But Dorsey Nunn, our executive director, he will be retiring January of next year. So it's key that we're always the system impacted ones that lead the fight and let our voices be heard.
Fantastic. Go join the picture down there. Thank you guys so much. And the organization itself is All of Us or None, right?
Legal services.
Oh, it is Legal Services for Prisoners with Children.
All
okay.
of Us or None is the grassroots organization.
Okay. People are wanting to know.
When you guys come back, I would love to chat with you.
Okay,
Awesome.
All right, let's go see this group picture.
Maybe vice versa.
I feel like a pulpit. 5 and 3.
Woo! Say thank you, everybody. Say Happy Global Peer Support Celebration Day. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us. Please share this video. Let people know about these amazing organizations doing phenomenal work across California. All right. Have a great day. Have a great Global Peer Support Celebration Day. Signing off, Danny Medina.
Have a great day.
And I'm Katie. Jamie Perot. Andrea Wagner. Shuja.
Hey.
And everyone else. Coronita was helping me. Hey, Kevin.
Signing off.
Okay, bye.